Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre has challenged the Trade Union Federation to get acquainted with the history of the labor movement and the workers' struggle. Pierre, who recognized stalwarts of the labor movement, called on the TUF to educate the younger generation on the timeline of labor events. He addressed the audience at the May Day rally on the weekend.
We have not yet appreciated the work of Sir George F.L. Charles, not even the work of John Compton, Sir John Compton, who himself was involved in the struggle of labor. He may have gone a different path, but he was seriously involved in the struggle of labor together with Sir George F.L. Charles. Amen. That history has not been written. Amen. We have to make that history. You have my word. Thank you. Because we need to re-educate our young people, particularly in these times. We need to re-educate them.
President of the Trade Union Federation, Julian Monrose, says workers are essential to the economic development of any country. He welcomes the growing relationship between the Labor Department, the government, and the Trade Union Federation.
Understand that in the Caribbean, in the 1930s, when life was so difficult, that the trade union movement started. And because of the hard work of that movement, we are all living a better life today. And that's a fact. So a lot of things we take for granted. The 8-hour workday, the 40-hour week, social protection, etc., that we take for granted. These are maternity leave, paternity leave, and with negotiation coming, perhaps more leave. Okay, all of that, we have to thank the trade union movement for it.
Labour Minister Dr. Virginia Albert Poyot says that the government remains open to discussions with employees for cordial industrial relations.
I want to assure you that the Prime Minister has established the Minimum and Equity Wage Commission, and I'm pleased to have the chairman in our midst, and they have done quite a bit of work. I know there is a lot of talk, but before it becomes reality, the Prime Minister has indicated that there must be dialogue among the workers and stakeholders as well as the employers. So it's not something that government will just come, get up one day and you hear the Prime Minister just announce a minimum wage. That will be thrown out there. I think the Commission has committed to go out there and engage the public so that they buy into the issue of minimum and equitable wage, which the Prime Minister prefers to call livable wage.
Also called International Workers' Day and Labor Day, May Day commemorates the struggles and gains made by workers and the labor movement. Many countries commemorate the observance annually on May 1st. Joachim de Plessis, HTS News Force.